Hey guys, if you've ever watched my videos before, like I said, I'm just trying to get a voice out because I'm interested in truth, as you could probably see if you'd like to watch the other ones. I'm really trying, but I don't know censorship or I don't know how all that stuff is working right now, but I'm not getting very positive results, let's put it that way. But I do feel like what I'm going to talk about is important. Masons. I joined the Masons. I admire a lot of historical Masons. But after joining, I learned some new information that's pretty undeniable also. And I started researching into this. I don't remember anything that they swore me to secrecy about. Now, I'm a 32nd degree, okay? I've got the certifications. This is the one they gave me when I mastered as a Mason. Sorry, trying to get it lined up there. And then this is the one that was given for the 32nd degree. Okay, so I just don't want anybody to. This is a poster that was given to me when I mastered. If you can see it, it's starting at the altar, and you work your way up the steps, and the higher you go, of course, and the more enlightened you are considered. Nice things, very admirable things. Didn't see anything wrong with it. It just sounded like success to me. And which in my life, it worked. It's an ideology of brotherhood and never leaving anyone behind. Really the greatest ideals of how to treat your fellow human beings as you can imagine in the Masons. Let's put it this way, if everybody on this planet agreed to the same things that we Masons have agreed to each other, this world would be a much better place. Okay, because the main beliefs is, you don't steal. You give a Mason anything he needs. And it is a crime in the highest fashion if a Mason needs something and you don't give it to him, if you can, without hurting yourself. So, like I said, after I joined, I started hearing some alternative information. And the only thing I can say at this point is I know it's not in the 32nd degree as far as the ceremony of what you're agreeing to at that point. I can say that. Now, I'm also open to being proven wrong, because something could have been told to me that was wrong, or I didn't understand. I don't pretend to know everything. But what I propose I'm going to do is, I haven't been to my lodge in a few years. For a while. And, I paid my dues and everything, but they've been urging me to come in, let's put it that way, like to see what's up. And I have wrote some stuff down that I'm pretty much telling them that I've got questions. So First of all, I want to lay out the goals of this video. One, if you have proof, clips you can send me of some verifiable information that states maybe a line in our information or something you saw that insinuates that a Mason has alleged himself to anything other than Christ, send it to me. Also, we're over the 30, into 33rd and above. They say there's more than 33 steps. I don't know. I stopped at 32nd because my business got busy. I started my own business and that started going well. So I finished, I completed the what they wanted me to do. I just didn't go any further than that. You can, like when you join the Scottish Rite or the York Rite or the other groups, they get together and they learn more. They get deeper into the text of Masonry, and more wisdom is given to you, and da 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 da, and you go higher and higher, and you enlighten. Well, since I got busy and pretty much inadvertently didn't proceed from there, I have a definitive look at from 32 degrees and down. It's just what I feel like, So I definitely don't really feel like going higher to find out anything. I just want to go in there and ask some questions, and well, let me just give you a sample of what I got so far. I just started with questions first, like P2 Lodge. What's that about? The Vatican stuff, the pedophilia. How many people in here are Trump voters? Why can't we talk about politics? Why? You're not allowed to talk about any of that stuff in there. Satanists. Yeah, there is a stink that there's Satanists in our group. Well, I gave a couple examples. It's apparent in music and politics and stuff like that. Then I asked, what did I agree to with my life? Why the silence? At one point, I thought all high-ranking Masons were black hats, bad guys. Now I see white hats and black hats in every group: religion, politics, music, and movies. Why do we agree to be silent and not speak of our Lord's name in lodge? Good or bad, our symbolism is being used in some evil places. Why do we condone this? We were brought in with Christ's word, which we were. Everything, all the stories I was told, all the stuff I recited was Bible stuff. And I don't want to, I'm a man of my word. He told me not to say any particulars. So guys, I'm not evil because I don't tell you that. I agreed not to, but I agreed to some harmless stuff. That's why. That's the only reason I agreed to it. Like, what is there it wouldn't hurt anybody, anything I told. I thought it took it as an exercise, Is he good for his word? Not to keep my secrets, but if he tells me he's going to do something, is he going to do it? That's bigger than secrets. That's how you're going to be in life about everything. So, but the silent stuff I had a problem with. You know, they claim to respect all religions, so anybody can come in. And that's where it gets gray, because we're all brought in on Christ's word. Why does it veer away from that as soon as you come in? Because you can't talk about religion in lodge. I can't talk about Jesus in lodge. That's a question. I know in my heart, if I were to write exactly what I was told up to this point, meaning the 32nd degree, that no one would be alarmed. I'm a 32nd degree Scottish Rite, and I listened for things and heard nothing that even remotely said that I sold my soul. There was nothing said like that. I know that. It didn't hit me till later, though. I swore my life to never tell a word of anything I was told. Now, like I said, when I went in, I just took it as a test of, what kind of man you are. But then afterwards, getting out and getting conflicting information, what did I agree to not tell? Because let's say it's true at the top, it's swamped, which I think it is, just like government and everywhere else right now. Well, if I agree not to tell these simple little questions that I have, or ask or speak, then it's just as bad as me condoning the shit that's happening at the top, because I'm the leg at the very bottom supporting one corner of this thing. And if I don't, if the bad things are happening that are being reported in the higher echelons of power these days, which it's a known fact that the Masons and the Freemasons have influential power, powerful people in powerful positions. It's fact. So if they're up to this shit, I have the right to ask these questions, because I'm going to step out as that corner post support and let you let it fall. Because I'm not down for that. I'm not down for any of it. So, unfortunately, I have a memory that I can remember stuff if I have to pass a test, but I have to be interested in it to retain it. But like I said, I was very careful listening to it when I was reciting all this stuff and going through Masonry, because to tell you the truth, I did have a dude warn me about that. But I think I was 30. Yeah, 30. I was still on that trip of, maybe, I don't know, astrological versus religion, figuring out my spirituality type deal then, till Mr. Trump showed up and set me straight and let me know that Lord God is listening. He is. So I can't condone, I can't be a part of this unless these brothers, I'm going to go up in straight up lodge, y'all. I'm going to go to a Masonic hall, go to a meeting. I'm going to bring these up. So I want y'all to send me anything you can. Any questions you have. I think I'm probably going to pick like a list of 20, 30, maybe 50 at the max. If I just have some really good questions that I want to ask, because I know this subject's so big that I'm going to need some help if anybody's willing to just toss me a few nuggets that, you watch so much stuff about this stuff. It's so much information. You can't keep it at instant recall. At least I can't. Probably some people out there that can, but I can't. So, yeah, I said, I swore my life that I would never tell a word. Yeah, that I would stay silent. Brothers, I came to Masons on a life mission. I admire many, many historical Masons, but also know some are straight up Satanists. It is my belief that every Mason up to the 32nd degree, purely on what they swore not to disclose. I'm not saying there are no 32nd degree and lower Satanists. I'm saying based only what we were told not to repeat by this organization that we promised we would not, does not qualify us as selling our souls or Satanists. Okay, so just so we're clear there. But we can't deny there is this alleged negative globalist agenda out there. All important institutions are looking inside and, quote, draining the swamp. We could be viewed negatively if we refused to follow suit. I am not talking about investigations. I am talking about addressing questions brought forward by the world. And that's as far as I got, guys. So if y'all could reply to this video, share it. I mean, I think this is pretty important. And I think this is the appropriate time to go at this power structure. The movement is so strong now that I think Q would even jump on this. I mean, I know all truthers would be all over this thing. So it's not every day that you get a 32nd degree Mason that's willing to go into the firing pit and ask these questions. But I do feel I feel like it's mine. It's what I'm supposed to do. So, all right. Well, I hope I can get some help with this, but thanks, guys.